The 2016 U.S. presidential election and the subsequent years have been a time of intense political polarization. The nation found itself divided in ways that many had not anticipated, with deep-seated emotions and convictions coming to the forefront. The rise of Donald Trump and his enduring popularity among a significant portion of the American populace have baffled many, sparking widespread attempts to understand the psychological underpinnings of his appeal. His rhetoric, often controversial and polarizing, resonated deeply with a segment of the population that felt unheard and marginalized. This essay delves into the complex interplay of emotional, social, and cognitive factors that contribute to the unwavering support for Trump among his base. It seeks to unravel the layers of loyalty and dedication that have defined his movement, exploring the reasons behind the fervent support that has persisted over the years. It's crucial to approach this exploration with a commitment to understanding, not endorsing, the perspectives and motivations of this diverse group. By doing so, we can gain insights into the broader societal dynamics at play and perhaps find common ground in our shared humanity. The fervor surrounding Trump's candidacy and presidency cannot be simply dismissed as a manifestation of ignorance or bigotry. There are deeper, more nuanced factors at work, including a sense of disenfranchisement and a desire for change that transcends traditional political boundaries. While those elements may exist within any large population group, to truly grasp the Trump phenomenon, we must look deeper. We must consider the historical, economic, and cultural contexts that have shaped the current political landscape. We must examine the emotional needs he fulfills, the social dynamics he leverages, and the cognitive processes he exploits. Trump's ability to tap into the fears, hopes, and aspirations of his supporters is a testament to his understanding of the human psyche. This exploration is not about condoning or condemning. It is about seeking to understand the psychological forces at play, recognizing the human needs and anxieties that fuel political allegiances. By doing so, we can better navigate the complexities of our political environment. It's about understanding the psychological forces at play, recognizing the human needs and anxieties that fuel political allegiances. These forces are not unique to any one group, but are part of the broader human experience. Only through such understanding can we hope to bridge the divides that threaten to fracture our society. By acknowledging and addressing the underlying issues, we can work towards a more inclusive and empathetic political discourse. This image represents the complex tapestry of emotions and motivations that drive individuals to participate in political movements. It is a reminder of the power of collective action and the importance of understanding the diverse perspectives that shape our world. Understanding these underlying factors is key to comprehending the enduring appeal of figures like Donald Trump. By delving into the psychological, social, and emotional dimensions of his support, we can gain a deeper appreciation of the forces that drive political engagement and loyalty. Humans are emotional creatures. Our emotions drive many of our decisions, often more than we realize. Our political affiliations are rarely solely based on logic and reason. Instead, they are deeply intertwined with our emotional experiences and personal identities. Emotions play a powerful role in shaping our political beliefs and allegiances. They influence how we perceive the world and the leaders we choose to follow. Donald Trump, with his often combative rhetoric and his focus on issues like immigration and national security, effectively taps into deep-seated emotions within his base, particularly fear and anger. His speeches are crafted to evoke strong emotional responses. Fear is a primal emotion, hardwired into our brains as a survival mechanism. It alerts us to potential dangers and prepares us to respond. When we perceive a threat, real or imagined, our fear response is triggered. This can lead to heightened vigilance and a readiness to act. Trump masterfully utilizes this by painting a picture of a nation under siege, from immigrants, from economic forces, from external enemies. He frames these issues in a way that makes them feel immediate and personal. This message resonates with individuals who feel a sense of insecurity or vulnerability, who feel that their way of life is under threat. They are drawn to a leader who acknowledges their fears and promises to protect them. Anger, often intertwined with fear, is another potent emotion that fuels Trump's support. It arises when people feel that their values or rights are being attacked. Anger stems from a sense of injustice, a feeling of being wronged or ignored. It can be a powerful motivator for political action and solidarity. Trump channels this anger by railing against the elites, the establishment, the deep state entities perceived as responsible for the perceived decline of America's standing in the world and the economic struggles of the working class. His rhetoric positions him as a champion of the common people against powerful adversaries. In addition to fear and anger, Trump offers his supporters a sense of belonging, a feeling of being part of something larger than themselves. This is a crucial aspect of his appeal. His rallies are carefully orchestrated to foster a sense of community, a shared identity as real Americans fighting against a common enemy. The atmosphere is charged with energy and a sense of purpose. This sense of belonging is particularly appealing to individuals who feel marginalized or left behind by societal changes. They find solace and strength in being part of a group that shares their values and concerns. This collective identity provides them with a sense of purpose and direction in a rapidly changing world. Humans are social animals, hardwired to seek out and identify with groups. This fundamental aspect of our nature drives us to form connections and alliances, creating a sense of belonging and community. From family units to larger social structures, our need to be part of a group is deeply ingrained in our psyche. This innate need for belonging plays a significant role in shaping our political identities. Political affiliations often become an extension of our social identities, influencing how we see ourselves and others. The sense of belonging to a political group can provide comfort, validation, and a shared purpose. Trump, whether intentionally or not, has effectively harnessed the power of group identity to solidify his base and create a sense of unwavering loyalty. By tapping into the deep-seated need for belonging, he has built a movement that thrives on unity and collective identity. One of the key mechanisms through which Trump achieves this is through the creation of a clear in-group, out-group dynamic. By defining who belongs and who does not, he strengthens the bonds within his group and creates a powerful sense of solidarity. He consistently draws sharp distinctions between his supporters, the real Americans, and those he deems as outsiders or threats: immigrants, liberals, the media. This rhetoric not only unites his base, but also creates a common enemy, further solidifying group identity. This constant reinforcement of us versus them thinking cements group boundaries and intensifies feelings of loyalty and solidarity within the in-group. The more distinct the boundaries, the stronger the sense of belonging and the more fervent the support. This dynamic is further amplified by the perception of shared threat. When a group feels threatened, its members are more likely to rally together, defend their beliefs, and support their leader with increased fervor. When individuals perceive their group as being under attack, they instinctively close ranks and become more entrenched in their beliefs. This defensive posture strengthens group cohesion and makes members more resistant to outside influence. Trump's rhetoric, often portraying his supporters as victims of a rigged system or a culture under assault, reinforces this siege mentality, strengthening the bonds within his base. By framing his supporters as underdogs fighting against a corrupt establishment, he galvanizes their support and deepens their loyalty. Furthermore, group identity influences how individuals process information. Our affiliations shape our perceptions, making us more receptive to information that aligns with our group's beliefs and more skeptical of information that contradicts them. We are more likely to accept information that confirms our existing beliefs and dismiss information that challenges those beliefs, especially when those beliefs are central to our group identity. This selective processing of information reinforces our existing views and makes us less open to alternative perspectives. This phenomenon, known as confirmation bias, is particularly potent within groups with strong social cohesion, making Trump's supporters less susceptible to information that contradicts their worldview. The stronger the group identity, the more resistant its members are to changing their beliefs, even in the face of contradictory evidence. The human mind is constantly bombarded with information. To navigate this complexity, we rely on cognitive shortcuts, mental processes that allow us to make decisions quickly and efficiently. While generally useful, these shortcuts can lead to biases and errors in judgment, particularly in the realm of politics. One such shortcut is confirmation bias, our tendency to seek out and favor information that confirms our pre-existing beliefs while dismissing or downplaying contradictory evidence. This bias is particularly strong when it comes to emotionally charged issues like politics, where our identities and worldviews are at stake. Trump, with his simple, often repeated messages, capitalizes on this bias by offering his supporters easy-to-digest explanations for complex problems. Another cognitive shortcut is our preference for simplicity and certainty. The world is a messy, complicated place, and we crave clear, straightforward answers. Trump's rhetoric, often lacking in nuance or detail, provides this illusion of simplicity. He offers black and white solutions to complex problems, appealing to our desire for easy answers and making his message readily digestible and shareable. Furthermore, Trump's use of bold, declarative statements, regardless of their veracity, creates an aura of confidence and certainty. We are naturally drawn to confident individuals, perceiving them as more competent and trustworthy. Trump's unwavering self-belief, even in the face of contradictory evidence, resonates with individuals who are drawn to strong, decisive leadership.